Now back to some breaking news in the Charleston church shooting. This video we're going to show you is just into our newsroom. That is 21-year-old Dyann Roof, the suspected gunman in this deadly church shooting. He's being led to jail.
And just released the names of all 9 victims killed. Tonight, News 13 is following all the new developments. Kimberly King is live for us in Charleston, where all this unfolded.
John Lee is live in Shelby, where Roof was arrested. Aaron Adelson has the gunman's background to tell us about. But right now, let's send it to News 13's Kimberly King. She is live near the church in Charleston.
Kim, have they determined this is a hate crime?
Darcel, they absolutely have. The police chief calling it exactly that, a hate crime. Charleston, an idyllic city, now dealing with a horrific crime at the oldest African-American church in the South. The man police say opened fire at an African-American church in Charleston, South Carolina, is now in custody. Police say they caught 21-year-old Dyann Roof at a traffic stop in Shelby, North Carolina, after receiving a tip from a resident.
And I am so pleased that we were able to resolve this case quickly, not only for the families, but for our community, for our state.
Law enforcement officials say Roof was armed with a gun, but it's not clear if it's the same firearm allegedly used in the shooting. Police say Roof spent an hour in a Bible study class at the Emanuel AME Church Wednesday evening before he opened fire, killing 9. President Obama spoke on the tragedy Thursday, making a point to talk about America's racial struggles and gun control.
We don't have all the facts, but we do know that, once again, innocent people were killed in part because someone who wanted to inflict harm had no trouble getting their hands on a gun.
The Department of Justice has opened a hate crime investigation into the shooting. Meanwhile, the Charleston community is still grappling with the heinous crime. Among the 6 women and 3 men killed was the church's pastor, the Reverend Clementa Pinckney, who was also a state senator.
We woke up today and the heart and soul of South Carolina was broken.
Prayer vigils were held across the country from Charleston to Capitol Hill as law enforcement and the nation search for answers. Witnesses inside the church say Roof said he went into the church to, quote, shoot black people and immediately opened fire. Because of its history, this church is actually referred to as Mother Emanuel, as a symbol of black freedom, now assaulted by hate. Reporting live from Charleston, South Carolina, Kimberly King, News 13.